Guitar players, welcome. Best beginner guitar lessons. If you're brand new to the guitar and wanting to learn how to play, or maybe you started playing just a little bit but are struggling to play chords and play the chords clean and make them sound good and be able to move from one to the other, then I can help. Today I'm going to talk about and show you how to play the 5 most used chords and most important chords you can learn on the guitar. Now, again, if you need a focused way of learning how to play guitar, if you're looking to play songs that you like and not have to take months and months and months of trying to learn scales, modes, theory, all that sort of thing. If you're wanting to learn songs and chords, I can help you with that. I can get you playing songs and chords in a matter of days. And you can build from one thing to the other, one song to the other, and just keep on going. But you have to have someone to show you that, how to do it, what chords to use, how to build those chords. And you'll be playing songs, like I say, in a matter of days. And by doing that, it gives you a lot of encouragement. It wants you to learn. It'll encourage you to pick up your guitar and play. 10 minutes a day, that's all I require. I would suggest 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. 10 minutes a day is all you need. 7 days a week. Pick your guitar up, strum it, strum a few chords, practice your chord until you get to play them clear and be able to move from one to the other. But 10 minutes a day. Don't over practice. That will totally frustrate you. You get so sore with your fingers, and you just get totally frustrated. The 5 chords I'm going to talk about today, with these 5 chords, once you learn them and make them sound clear and be able to move from one to the other, you will be able to play thousands of songs. Thousands of songs, I said. With just, these 5 chords. I said 4 chords. These 5 chords I'm going to show you today, you'll be able to play thousands of songs. And then with the use of a capo, which we're going to talk about a little later, you'll be able to play tens of thousands of songs, maybe 1 million songs, but a lot of songs. And this will get you playing fast. If you've got any kind of lesson, you've been jumping from site to site, video to video, push all that aside. Concentrate on what I'm showing you today, and you'll start learning how to play and be playing and enjoying the guitar. It's about having fun. It's not made to be a chore, and you can learn. Anyone can learn the way I'm going to show you how. Today, the 5 chords are, we'll start with the G. Okay? Now, if you're brand new, you don't know the names of the strings, just keep the number. The number 1 is a small string at the bottom, and they go up to the big, thick 6th string at the top. These are your frets. The metal bars are your frets. Okay, that's where you're going to play the different notes to make the chords. And then what you do when you're playing each string, you'll want to use the tip of your finger, the very tip, okay, and you want to press straight down, put the string straight down to the fretboard, the wood part, okay, and you want to be as close to the fret as possible, not on top of that fret. If we're playing on the 2nd fret, 1, 2, next to the 2nd fret, or whatever fret you're playing on, not on top of it, next to it, because the further back you go away from that 2nd fret, the more pressure you'll have to press, and the string will start becoming dead sounding. So right next to it, you get your cleanest sound. Okay, G. Your first finger is going to be on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Your 2nd finger is on the 6th string, 3rd fret. And your ring finger will be on the 1st string, okay, 3rd fret. That's G. Be the first chord, G. So what you want to do, practice G until you get it to sound clear. Now if you notice where my elbow, my arm position is, my elbow is pretty much next to my body. And what that does is allow me to get my fingers around and more or less up and down on each string to where I'm not touching the string next to it, because if you move your elbow out like this and you're out here on certain chords, you'll be laying against the string next to it and you get a bunch of dead sounds. It won't sound good. So you're going to come all the way around, press straight down. Okay? Big tip. Keep your fingernails trimmed. You have to have the fingernails trimmed, because so many people try to learn to play chords and have long fingernails, or longer than they should be. And by the fingernail being sticking out, it's not going to allow you to press the string straight down all the way to the fretboard. Big tip. Keep your fingernails sharp, cut, I'm sorry. Keep your fingernails cut. Alright, one other tip before we get started on the next card. Keep your guitar in tune. Get your little electronic tuner. You can buy them online at your local music store. But a digital tuner, that way you can check your tuning each time you play it. You want to be playing on a well-tuned guitar. Okay, so we have the G. Okay, the next card I'm going to show you is probably the easiest one that we're going to learn is the E minor. E minor is the 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret. 4th and 5th string on the 2nd fret. Now, sometimes I'll use my first finger to hold both of them down with one finger. If you can do that, that's fine. If not, you can use your first finger on the 5th string, your second finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. E minor. Okay. Okay. C chord be the 3rd chord. First finger is going to be on the 2nd string. Okay. 1st fret. 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And your 3rd finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Now, for most every beginner, and myself included, way back when I first started learning how to play guitar, I had all kind of trouble making the C chord, making it sound right because of the stretch. You stretch in 3 frets, and the fingers are spread out pretty good. So it's hard to get your fingers pressing just the single string and pressing them firm enough. But if you're having trouble making them sound right, just stay with it. Be persistent. And in no time at all, you'll be playing the C chord clear and being able to move from it to other chords. Okay? So that's the C. Okay? So we've got 3. Now, we're going to talk about the D. The D, first finger is on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger is on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And then your 3rd finger is on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Kind of like a little V. Okay? V. So D, that's the D chord. And when you strum in the D chord, you want to try to strum on the bottom 4 strings and not hit the top 2. But it's okay if you do. It's not a big problem when you first start it. You can hit them all. But you want to try to control your pick where you're hitting on the bottom 4 for the D. So that's the D. And the final one is the A minor. So remember the C is the 2nd, 4th, and 5th string, 1st, 2nd, 3rd fret. 2nd, 4th, and 5th string, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 1st, 2nd, 3rd fret. C. Okay. 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Okay. For C. Alright. If you go to A minor, all you have to do, your 1st and 2nd finger in the position they need to be in, just move your 3rd finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. That's A minor. Move your 3rd finger back out to the 5th string, 3rd fret. That's C. So that's what it sounds. C to A minor. You can hear the movement. So that's the 5 chords. G, E minor, okay, C, D, and A minor. Okay, there they are. And what you want to do, sit down and practice these chords. Use downstrokes. Just take your time. 3. And you go in any order. It does not matter. They're all in the same chord family, so you can go in any order. So G, 3. And you go to D, C, E minor, A minor. So you get the idea. Just sit down and practice them in any order. Mix the order up. And get to where you can. First of all, you want to get to where you play the chords sound clear. Put your pressure to the strings on each chord, and just take downstrokes till you have clear sound on every chord. Okay. And then you can start using these downstrokes. 2, 4, and E minor, and play all the chords like that. Now, here's a little trick I'm going to show you that I wish I would have been shown back when I first started learning guitar, and I'm going to share it with you today. If you would, lock in your bottom 2 strings, 1st and 2nd string on the 3rd fret, using the little finger and the ring finger. First 2 strings, press them down, 3rd fret. with the ring finger and little finger, okay? Those will stay locked in here, okay? They won't lift up, they stay there. Put your first finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your second finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. With these two still at the bottom, and that's a G. Now still a G, just like the one I just showed you at the beginning. Just a 4-finger G, a fuller form of G. And you can play either one. But there's a reason I'm showing you this one with the additional string added down here. G. So if you had G, okay, and you want to go to C, instead of going from here way like this and spread those fingers way out and go up here like this, big chord change, hard for beginners. All you have to do is go G, just drop your 1st and 2nd finger 1 string apiece. Now they're on the 4th and 5th string. These two still at the bottom, 1st and 2nd string, 3rd fret. They're C. See how easy that is? A lot different. So much easier than this. You can see that big move. So G to C. Now we're making some headway. Now we're feeling better about ourselves. E minor. Again, these two bottom ones do not move. Take your 1st finger, press the 4th and 5th string together on the 2nd fret. E minor. If you can't do it with the 1 finger, use your 1st and 2nd finger on the 4th and 5th strings. Okay. 1st finger being on the 5th string, 2nd finger being on the 4th. These two still locked in down there. There's E minor. And then, okay, then the D. On the D, these two locked in. 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret for D. So all you have to do for, you got G, for D, just move your 1st finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, leave these two bottom ones where they are, and that's D. So here's what you got. G, drop your 1st and 2nd finger, C, 1 string apiece to the 5th and 6th string. So G to C. Okay. If you want to go to E minor, 1 finger for 4th and 5th strings, 2 finger, 4th and 5th strings, 2nd fret. Either way, 2 fingers or 1 finger, doesn't matter. Okay. And then D, your 1st finger goes 3rd string, 2nd fret. These two stay locked in on all 4 of those chords. Okay. And then of course the A minor is right here. Okay, the A minor, 2nd string, 1st fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret for A minor. And there's an easier way to play that also that goes along with these other 4 chords. But we'll talk about that in another video. Okay, so those are the 5 chords: G, C, E minor, D. And like I was saying, you want to play in the easy form with those 2 fingers locked in. I highly recommend learning them that way first, and then learning them without those locked in, just playing the full chords. But with those 5 chords total, you can play, like I say, thousands of songs, thousands. And as far as the rhythm, if you're talking about rhythm, think of rhythm as timing. Do not try to worry about a lot of places and videos on the net. You see they'll show you this drum pattern is down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Do not learn it that way. Think of rhythm as timing. Let your wrist relax. Let your pick flow through the strings, and just let your wrist do the work, back and forth. You know how the song goes. It's a song you're familiar with. Always play songs you're familiar with to begin with. And then just relax. Listen to the song. Beat 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Whatever the beat is, just let your strumming hand do the strumming. Just relax. That way you stay relaxed up in your shoulder area, your arm area. And just work on strumming. Just relax. Listen to the song and strum it. And yeah, you'll probably have trouble at the beginning. I don't think there's any question about that. But you're strumming just like your chord. You'll be practicing, and all of a sudden you can see it clearing up, the strumming. You're getting it. You're getting it. Same thing with your chord. Practice, and in no time at all, like I said, a matter of days. If you put the time in, 10 minutes a day minimum, and learn your chords. Learn the 5 chords the way I just showed you. The easy way, with the 2 fingers locked in, are the standard full open chords. We call these open chords. Okay? Reason being, there's strings that are open with no finger on them in these chords. So refer to them as open chords. Okay? But with these 5 chords, with using different rhythms, I'm just going to show you the different chord progressions you can get, the sound you get just with these 5 chords. Just for a second, listen up. Slow it down a little bit. One other kind of rhythm pattern. So that's just 3 examples of what you can do with these 5 chords. And like I say, with these 5 chords, you can play literally thousands of songs. Now I'm going to talk about the capo, which is going to be your absolute best friend. The main thing a capo is used for is to where you can put, if someone's singing or playing in a different key and you don't know the chords for that key, what you want to do, get your capo. They're not too expensive, about $15, $18, something like that. Going to be well worth the investment. What we're going to be using it for is to where you can place it, let's say, place it on my 3rd fret right here. Okay? What that does in here, it takes more or less this white piece and moves it up here. So this becomes your 1st fret. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. You're going to still play your chords the same way. The G. You hear the pitch raise, okay? 2 things the capo is going to do for you as a guitar player. Okay. It's going to lower the strings, make them closer to the fretboard. Therefore, when you go to press, you're going to say, wow, what a difference, how easy it makes it. You're going to be amazed. Get your capo, friends. If you've been struggling with chords, get your capo. It's going to help you tremendously. And so it's going to, again, bring your strings close to the fretboard. And also, as you move it up, say I put it on the 5th fret, okay? Again, this would be my 1st fret now. We can play G. Alright, now what we see. What do we see? What does the capo do? Well, here we go. You see the distance and the frets start to change. Little by little. All the way down. Okay? That distance between the frets starts changing. What does that do? It reduces the reach from one fret to the other. The reach is not as spread out. So therefore making it easier to play the chords. Easier to play the chords. Just like that. Plus it sounds great. You can really use it if you're having trouble playing a song and you want to sing along, which I highly advise. I'm not a very good singer at all, but I love to sing while I'm playing. Sing along when you play it. It's going to help you relax, and you're going to enjoy the experience of playing the guitar a whole lot better. So be sure to start singing. But again, reduces the fret distance and also makes it easier to play by reducing the string height to the fretboard. This is a little magic secret that I want to share with you as a beginner guitar player, or if you've been struggling making chords, been playing for a while and you're still struggling making chords. Get this capo. Get you one. This is a Kaiser, K-Y-S-E-R, 6-string capo. And it's going to help you a lot. If you liked, if this video has helped you, I hope it has. Leave your comments down below. I want to be able to teach everyone who wants to learn how to play guitar, learn how to play. the quickest, easiest way. You do not have to learn hundreds and hundreds of chords. They're out there, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. With a handful of chords, starting with these 5 I showed you today, you'll be able to play thousands of songs and play them quickly. Not have to sit there and learn all kind of theory and bar chords and modes and scales, etc. Chords, songs together with the right chords and the right instructor. That's also very important, someone who has experience. Like I said, I've been teaching over 40 years, taught thousands and thousands of students how to play guitar. I want to teach you how to play. Leave your comments below. If you're having trouble with something with your lessons, leave a question down below. I'll answer it, try to help you. I'll even make a video if I get enough response to it. Other people having the same problem, I'll make a video addressing the issue, whatever it might be. Subscribe, like. This helps my video to be shared with more people here on YouTube. And again, I also want to encourage you, down in the description, there's a link to my website, bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. And just click that link in the description below. You'll be brought to my homepage. There you enter your email address, click the red button, and you're going to have instant access to all 38 step-by-step best beginner guitar lessons that I've used to teach people how to play the guitar for over 40 years. Here in my studio locally, and also over the internet over the last 5 years. There's no payment of any kind, no charge, no trial. I'm giving them to you for free because I want you to learn how to play guitar. And then share your learning how to play with other people. I want everyone who has the desire to play be able to play it. Again, I think that's it for today. Again, leave your comments below. I love hearing from you. And let's go play some guitar.